Sarah's iPhone. Hey, Sarah, sup? Where are you calling from? How long have you been sober? Jann to Sarah. Sarah.
There. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
great. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm an alcoholic. I'm 1 day sober. This is my second meeting in a row, and it was a pleasant surprise that this was a beginner's meeting. It happened to fit in my schedule, so I'm happy to
Well,
be here.
well, it's actually Newcomers Slippers Step
Yes,
Workshop. So this is a class and a
yes.
workshop for. Hey, have you been to AA before?
Yeah, I started in AA in 2012 and was sober for a really long time and haven't
What's
been the
it?
last couple of years.
Where are you calling from now today?
Southern California.
Okay. So I had another question.
Yeah,
So if working on day one, Sarah,
yeah.
now we're working on there, Preston, working on. Here's the question for you. You had, so what happened that you started drinking? When did you start?
Oh gosh. Um,
How long were you sober for? Longest
I've
period ever.
never been sober much more than 18 months at a time. But I
Oh,
had, 3 children in 5 years, which kept me sober for a long time,
at
between
least
pregnancy
nine
and
months.
breastfeeding. Yeah. And then I've, yeah, just been, started casually drinking about 2 years ago, and then never found a AA group in the area where I am. Um,
In Southern California, you never
not
found an AA group?
not one that
Get
I
the hell
liked,
out of here.
apparently.
Southern
I know.
California is like the Garden of Eden for AA. It's like super AA. It's Nazi AA. Every freaking AA fanatic in the United States is in Southern. Okay, but you couldn't find a meeting in Southern California. I believe it.
Not one that I liked. No,
Of course
unfortunately.
not.
So yeah.
That would really be it. I would go, but I fucking don't like those people, not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. And why is it 18 months? You'd get over having children and everything, and then that would be it. You'd decide to go hit the liquor store or what?
Um, I'm not sure exactly what created kind of that pattern. Sometimes it was 9 months, sometimes it was 18. Um,
That's a dangerous way to go. Listen, I'll tell
yeah,
you what, you've hit the right meeting here. This is called Newcomers Slippers Step
yeah.
Workshop. So this is where all the slipping stops. This is where things really happen. This is like the best meeting in the world for that. So my recommendation to you, yeah, see how you like this meeting today. Then come, if you like it, come for 5 days, and then we'll put you to work. JT in Luxembourg. How you doing, JT? How long are you sober now?
I'm doing good. Happy Halloween. 137 creepy days.
Yeah, we had somebody write in here. They just got on the meeting and they wrote in chat, this meeting is creepy." And I was like, oh, okay. I wrote back, well, if you don't like it, get the hell out. And then we removed the person.
I,
That's
I
never
would find that a compliment, actually, but I'm a little
not today. I mean, today, if you said it was creepy, I'm
okay.
like, I know it is. But I'm like, yeah, I just was like, creepy. Yeah, you've had a.
Well, not creepy like creepy uncle, I hope.
I think that's what they were suggesting.
Oh gosh. Ooh,
Yeah,
bad vibe.
but I'm like, okay, I know what happened to you. Okay, so let's go. What? iPhone's free. Hello, iPhone's free. How are you? Happy Halloween. Are you here for AA? And where are you calling from today?
Yes, Joe, Western Colorado, alcoholic.
You're back.
I am
So Joe, 2 years, right? And
correct.
he's in the Western Slope. You're in Grand Junction, huh?
Yeah.
So let's put that down. Put GJ down. GJ, Colorado. Hey, glad you're here. Uh, let's talk with Jeff. Hey, Jeff. How are you? And where are you calling from? How long you been sober? We're doing this whole
Hi.
thing about that. Would you put that up, please,
Okay.
again,
There you go.
Preston, so people know
Okay.
what we're doing here?
Hi, Jeff, alcoholic. I have 6 days sober today.
Oh,
I just got out of a 5 day medically at a hospital detox. I've been trying to get into treatment for at least a month and a half. I was driving myself nuts
Uh-huh.
and crazy. I was drinking myself more because I had such a hard time.
Isn't it
Um,
amazing how that happens?
it does, and it's been really tough because I haven't been working, and like because of alcohol, and I didn't have any insurance anymore, so I got onto Medi-Cal, which is like our government
And where are you
insurance,
calling?
whatever.
Where are you calling from, and how long are you sober now?
Oh, 6 days this time around,
Oh, you're in
and
California.
and Southern California.
Oh yeah, say hi to whoever it is. Sarah, she's in
So
Southern
yeah,
California too. So
yeah,
here's the deal for you. Um, if you come, this meeting is perfect for you. Come
yes.
here for
Well,
five
I just
days.
did.
Here,
Oh,
just
sorry. Go ahead.
listen to me. Come here for 5 days, okay? See how you like it, and we will put you to work because you are in Alcoholics Anonymous. Uh, this is a Newcomers Slippers Step workshop. So in this meeting, we will take you through all 12 steps. We hand deliver an AA program to you. We give you reading assignments and writing assignments. Incidentally, Ed, it's gotten better since the last time you were here in the beginning. And it's a very good group. This is the kind of place where chronic alcoholics like you get sober and stay sober. Uh, let's ask Jeff how he likes it. Hey, Jeff, hi. How do you like this meeting? 39 years in Florida.
Jeff, alcoholic. Yes, I like it. I've got sober in New York and New Jersey and Florida and wherever, and I like it because and I like seeing that. I want to work with the newcomers, and share what I have, and this brings it out of me and it brings it out of the new person. This is where a new person should be. You will get. I realize that now. You will get sober if you're new when you come in this meeting because
And
you're in it. You
why do you
explain
keep
about the
coming here?
steps. Yeah.
You have 39 years. Why do you come here?
Because I'm always learning something new. This meeting teaches me more about what I need to know to keep giving it away. This takes me right back to the steps, right back to the thing, holds my feet to the fire, and I love it.
Hey, I have a question for you, Jeff. So when you got sober, your early days, or after 10 years or 11 years, did you have a job and did you go to work and when married and all that?
I was very functional. I made sure that yes, I never missed a day of work and anything. I always moved up the ladder, and not because the reason which I've shared in here is I wanted to always make sure I had the money, and I wanted to try and keep the focus off my alcoholism. I wanted to see if I couldn't just blend my
So
alcoholism
did
into
you have a
something.
busy job?
Did I have a busy job? Yeah, I was an executive at the end. I started off driving a cab, and I wound up, an
You
executive.
were an executive. What kind of executive and what kind of firm?
Real estate
You were a real estate executive
in New York City. Yes.
in New York City.
Yeah. Oh,
So
please. Yes.
were you like the Donald Trump of New York? You were just one notch below him?
No, no. Well, people like me met Donald Trump,
Oh yeah.
and knew that he said more than his prayers. He was kind of slow pay at people. Yeah. He
Oh,
was his
so you
own.
were
He
an
was his own man.
executive? You were an
Hmm?
executive
Yes.
and you went to AA and you stayed sober.
Yes. This
See,
program works.
I was just talking to Ed about that. How the heck do you do that? How do you stay very busy, yet you go to AA and you stay sober?
Well, one thing I didn't do, which I've heard you say here, and it's very important. When you quit, when you've been a long drinker like I have and a hard drinker for 25 years, you really should see a doctor first. So I didn't do this because I wanted to keep it quiet. I just walked in there, you know, and I thought the first thing I thought was, okay, I'm a guy who drank too much, too long, too often. I can understand that, but I've left the bottle at the door. That's all I need to do. And then very quickly, I learned that I was an alcoholic. Number one, not just a guy who drank too much, too long, too often. Number two, I brought Jeff through the door. I could leave the bottle there, but I brought Jeff through the door through these things called the steps, and I had to learn to change and
Wow.
grow and get real, and get sane, restore, get sane.
They had
Yes.
meetings in New York City.
Oh, many, high end, low end. I went to, some of their, first meeting I went to was a high end meeting, but it was in Brooklyn. There was a guy chained to a steam pipe. He'd passed out there and just the police brought him in because he was always there. And he was chained to he was a big fat guy. He was laying across the way, stepped
Cops
over
brought
him.
him to it. I love it, yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The New Yorkers, you'll see it all in New York. The
Yeah.
bottle, another meeting down on, that's why one of the fellows who was new here, when I knew was to this meeting, he says he went to, I think down on St. Mark's Place. There used to be a bottle gang at the end of the street. You had to push past the bottle gang and try not to give him something to get to get into the meeting where they didn't have heat half the time. Oh, yeah. It's high end, low end, but New York gets you sober.
So you can go to work, be an executive, go to AA meetings and stay sober. It is possible.
It is possible, and very possible with this program, only with this program.
You know, there you go. Okay, for anybody.
For
that
me
thinks-
anyway, yeah.
Well, no, listen, for anybody that thinks they're special or excuse, I have to put my mask on. I have a hard time tying this thing here because it's Halloween and I'm Spider-Man today.
And I wanted to tell the new man, the Jeff, New York, you have 4 bars on every corner and on every block. It's not like you have in Southern California. You drive down the boulevard to your favorite bar. I mean, you got to pass bars and doors with doors open and people standing in the street having a drink while you get sober. This program will get you sober.
You
It
know
will, trust
Boulder's
me.
like that?
Hmm?
Boulder, Colorado. You walk down. So when I got sober and I would go to the AA meeting on Pearl Street, I would dash into the bar on my way. So then the guy said, well, stop walking on Pearl Street. I said, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get here? He said, we'll come down Spruce and then cross over onto Pearl. So I'd walk down Spruce Street. Guess what the hell was on Spruce Street? More bars.
More
So
bars.
I get drunk there. So then finally I'd walk down Walnut Street, bars. Now I'm
Yeah.
really fucked. Okay. So they said, okay, look, take the bus down to 15th Street, cross 15th Street, and come over to the AA club. And I had to avoid Pearl, Walnut, and Spruce
Mhm.
because there were bars there. And do you know what would happen to me when the bars were open and they had the doors open and the air conditioning on? Jeff, you know what happened to me? It
No.
sucked me right in. I got sucked right into the bar. And people said, well, don't pick up the first drink. I didn't
Right.
have to. Do you know what happened? Those bottles would levitate and they would pour themselves down me. I mean, that's why
Right.
it's demonic.
Yes.
Let's go talk to JT in Luxembourg. JT, how are you doing there? I see you're all dressed up.
Yes, I just got back from they actually do celebrate Halloween here in their own sort of quirky way.
Yeah.
So we're at the big Hollywood Halloween scene with my daughter.
Oh yeah. And you're sober now. How about you? You're an executive. You have a job.
I
And
do.
you make money and you're staying sober, huh?
I am all the above, yes, but I wouldn't say I'm executive. I'm a fake partner at a law firm.
Nah, listen, you and I've sat down and talked. Don't listen to him. JT is a heavy hitter. He's not just a lawyer, he's a deal maker, and we don't have to go into it, but you are, on the scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9.
Wow, okay. I need a letter of reference. Thanks.
Okay, no, but listen, you're like, talk about your drinking, because your drinking was terrible, and then you came to this meeting and you got sobered up, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was a binger, so I would like get everything lined up in advance, get the hookers, the drugs, the bottles, and I'd lock myself up with, and man, it would just, and anyways, it got out of control. And cash was flying out the window, insanity creeping up, just going paranoid, crazy shit. So I was like, something's gotta happen. And I just like, I think somebody else said here, it was like my first or second day. And wow, I found you guys and I haven't left.
Yeah, and I love your costume. You got a lot of balls. I mean, a lot of guts, really. Okay, glad you're here.
Me too.
All right. Whereas, hey Ed, I don't mean to bug you, but I'm going to call on you. So again, so Ed is Ed. You started coming here, and you got sober for a year and a half,
I
and you
did,
came
yeah.
to
I started coming in May of
What the hell happened to you? Go ahead.
yeah, May of 23, and yeah, up until a couple weeks ago. And I ended up had to work on a project in the Colorado mountains, supposed to be a week-long project, ended up being 7 weeks, and I was stuck in the middle of nowhere, and life just started to spiral, and I made a bad choice, and it was pretty easy to start back again. And I'm fortunate that it wasn't terrible. You know, I in the sense that as terrible it is to break a year and a half streak. But I wasn't too sick. And so now what I hadn't been doing is I stopped coming to the meetings probably in July, I think, just from work. And my schedule wasn't working out. So, I just have to start
let your
over.
job,
And
you let your job take you down.
I'm sorry.
You let your job take you down.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to make excuse. These are my choices. And so,
But
but
no, but it's important. It's important to know what happened for you.
yeah, yeah. And I just need. I should have had a number to call folks or whatever. I was just isolated, and
Yeah.
it seemed like, yeah, it's bizarre to think about when it flips like that, and when it flips, it frighteningly quick, in a sense that you immediately gravitate. I never thought I'd go back, and it was
Well,
like,
the thing is, when you came here, I mean, your story early on, the first time you
yeah,
got sober was like, I mean, it was profound because you ended up in the hospital. You damn well nearly died there, right? You want to talk about that?
yeah. Correct. I was a highly functioning alcoholic, and until the pandemic, and then things kind of went off the rails, and I think that was a common theme. But I ended up very, very sick. Yeah, no, I was very, very sick in the emergency room with lots of drugs um, and the day I got out was the first day I came here, and that was it, and that's the last time I had a drink, and so then I think memories fade. Um,
Your girlfriend had to take you to the hospital. She was worried you were going to die right in the house, huh?
yeah, yeah, correct, yeah, yeah, and it was probably, I mean, she probably wasn't too far off from that. It was very bad. I mean, I needed to have they had to shoot me up with phenobarbital, and that wasn't even working, and we really had to pull out all the stops. So to it's amazing how quick, though. I was just shocked at how quick everything flipped back to just,
That's why, okay, listen, thank you. That's why we keep
yep,
coming to meetings. That's
yep,
why me with 46 years, besides my joke about living a lonely, desperate life, I
sure,
mean, it seems to be what I'm supposed to do. I'm mostly retired right now. I have a company. We have a couple people working, on contract, and we're working every day. But I mean, I get to this meeting. I like coming here, and I guess my job is to try to carry the message of recovery to other people, help them out a little bit. Let's talk with Joe. Joe started coming here the very first day he got sober, and you never went back out drinking. What happened to you, Joe, that got you here? Here's another guy, if you don't mind me saying, is kind of a high functioning business executive in a lot of ways.
Yeah, so kind of the same story is that I always made sure that I was, healthy enough to drink and well off enough to drink. And that's kind of what I was fueled by. So as far as what happened to me, what got me sober is that I had been sober before. 8 years prior, I did a little over a year. And then I started learning about alcohol before I got sober and kind of what it does to your body, what it does to your brain. It was having different effects on me later on in my drinking. A lot of paranoia, a lot of need-based drinking. It wasn't just, to have fun or to be social. It was like a medicine that I had to take every day. And I had gone through, a week or 2 weeks or 30 days or 60 days. And this was pretty close to me getting sober for good. I went 60 days and thought, well, this is nothing. I had some shakes, had some, sleepless nights, not a big deal, sweat it out, get back on the horse. And when I got back on the horse the last time, it was heavy drinking, and it was benders that would last, sometimes 2 weeks. And I was so out of control. I was at the end of my rope. And I knew that if I did not surrender to a program and surrender to God, then I was going to die pretty soon. And so that's what got me here to this meeting. This was the first meeting that I jumped on, and on the very first day. And the weeks I should have gone to the doctor, because I was hallucinating, and I think it was 3 or 4 just days and nights of just being awake. I could not sleep or calm down to save my life. And that was scary. So
now when you get away from meetings, I notice you come back. So if you get like stressed out by too much work, 7 days, 30, 40 days in a row, like you showed up here yesterday again, and it's like, but you don't pick up the drink. You go to a meeting, you go to a meeting.
That's a lesson I learned many times, is that whatever the answer is, it's not alcohol. That road I've gone down many times to learn that lesson and learn it very well. I'll hit meetings again as a maintenance thing, because if I get too confident in my sobriety, if I get too comfortable, with how things are going in the day-to-day life without, studying or just coming to meetings and listening, is a nice reminder to me, how far I've come and what I stand to lose if I, if something happens and I do make that decision to pick up the bottle, what all I'm throwing away.
Does the thought ever flood in? Like, I'd like to have a drink. Do you ever think
Every now and again it does. The social aspect of people saying, oh, come over, have a drink, or meet up with us for a drink. That it kind of bothered me, especially with people that I've known for years and years. That kind of bothered me a little bit to say.
Didn't you say to me yesterday that you were thinking about drinking every day?
No. Well, it had crossed my mind drinking, but not necessarily the temptation to go back to drinking.
But it crosses your mind.
It does cross my mind, yeah. And
that's what we're
it's something
talking
that crosses my mind every day, regardless of if I'm at meetings or not.
Okay,
because
well, here's the
it's
deal.
everywhere.
Here's the deal. It crosses your mind, you don't go. But the purpose of this program and doing the stuff that we're doing here is that it eliminates the crossing of the mind. Like,
Yeah.
having a drink never crosses my mind. In a rare occasion. Jeff, does it cross your mind to have a drink? How often do you think about picking up a drink? A drink would be good.
Jeff, alcoholic? No, I don't. I'm blessed with I've lost the compulsion through the work of the program and spokespeople of the program. Yeah.
So there you go, Joe and Ed. You can get to the place that I'm at and Jeff is at, where it's just like I'm in. Like, I don't think of. You know what I think about? I think about having a cup of coffee, or I'll make some iced tea.
Yeah.
Iced tea with lemonade. All right, Joe, keep coming back.
Yes, sir.
Same thing to you, Ed. Don't
Right, right.
stop. Let me see here. That we're still going through the room. Hey, Mike, you sort of, where are you calling from today, Mike? You gotta unmute. Are you there? Maybe he can't. Are you awake? He texted me, said he's got 1 day, so I put it up. All right. Well, anyways, glad you're here. Moving along here, we have Lisa. Where are you calling from? How long you been sober? Jan to Lisa. This is Lisa, not Lisa T, but Lisa. And hey, Lisa in Cleveland, put your days down. All right, Lisa, where are you calling from? How long you been sober?
I'm calling from Wisconsin. And I had 8 years of sobriety, but recently I relapsed, so I have 35 days.
Were you here yesterday? Have you been to this meeting before?
No, I have not.
What happened to you? How do you relapse after 8 years? What happened?
Well, what happened is I took a different job and my meetings weren't fitting in with my work schedule. So I started getting away from meetings and not being with my, being in touch with my sponsor, and no fellowship and isolation, and that's how it happens.
When did the
So
slip start? When did it start?
well, I went on vacation to Las Vegas, and my alcoholic mind told me that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I thought I was going to have a good time while I was there and then
Oh
come
my
back
God.
home and leave that in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen that way.
So when was
Uh,
that? You had 12 years and then 8 years, and then how long ago did you pick up that drink?
How long ago was it? It was about 6 months ago.
6 months. The other
Yeah.
8 years. So there you go. Here's another one. Job takes me out of the program and we pick up a drink. But with Zoom, there are meetings 24 hours a day. Would you put up, Matt, the link to the 24-hour international meeting out of London on Zoom? It's the only meeting we recommend in here, just for people like you and Ed and anybody else. There it is right there. You go to that meeting anytime, day or night. I get on it sometimes this time of the year when it's winter and dark. I have a tendency to go more often.
Oh, it went away. It wasn't there long enough for me to write something down.
It's still there.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. The Matt D.
Yeah, look at it.
Okay, so
That's the Zoom ID right there. Yeah, copy and paste that or whatever you do.
trying to
Okay.
get there, and now I can't get it again.
Are you on your
Mm.
phone?
Yes.
Okay, listen, do you have a pen?
Yes, I do.
Write this down. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here's the Zoom ID. It's 292-371-2604. So when you go on your Zoom account, click join a meeting, type that in, takes you right to the meeting. It's a 24-hour meeting out of London. It's on all the time. Every top of the hour, they start a new meeting. There's between 150 and 200 people there a day.
Wow.
It's good for newcomers. It is an excellent meeting. This is for everybody. Okay, Lisa,
Okay,
my
is there a
suggestion to you.
password?
Nope.
Is there a password
Nope.
that goes with that?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
So listen, you're welcome to show up here. Come here for 5 days in a row if you want, if you think you like it, and we'll put you to work. We'll take care of you, help you out. Let's try some other new people here. Sarah. So did we talk to Sarah? Talk to me, Preston. Did I talk to Sarah in California?
The one in California, just briefly, I think.
Yeah.
Only briefly. Okay, Sarah, what happened to you one day?
Yeah, I did have the opportunity to share. Yeah, one day I got sober originally in 2012. I love AA.
Were
Once I
you the
moved,
one with 8 years? You had 8 years and you started drinking, or is that this lady I just talked to?
that was the woman you just talked to.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, okay.
I've been a little bit in and out, kind of capping out at about 18 months at a time.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so come here, we can help you out. I mean, we'll teach you how to work the program, and I'll tell you something.
yeah,
One of the things that happens in AA, check this out. Hey, hon. One of the things that happens here is people go to AA meetings, and then when you go to the AA meeting, they're in there talking about their cat or their husband or their wives or their jobs, but they never get down to doing this 12-step process that AA is. So we do this meeting the same way they did in the 1930s, which was they discovered this 12-step process, which retrains the mind so that you can learn how to live without drinking. It's a 12-step process, how to live your life without drinking. And then what we do here is we'll give you reading assignments, writing assignments. We'll take you through all 12 steps. We'll take you through the books. This is a class. This is AA 101. Today we're breaking our format a little bit because there's so many people in here that are pretty new. So no matter what happened to you at those meetings in Southern California, this is the only AA workshop like it in the world. This is the only class. So if you like school and you like class and you're good at doing homework, are you?
I am.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Did you go to school?
I did, yes.
Did you go to college?
I did, yeah.
And what did you get a degree in?
I graduated with a degree in sociology of global issues.
There you go. Well, you picked the globalist issue of all.
I
Alcohol.
did.
Alcoholism. All right. 5 days, keep coming, and we can help you out. We'll fix you right up. Who else is new here? So, Mike, working on day one. Can you talk yet, Mike? Or are you like lost over there? Lisa with 30. Did we talk to Lisa with 35 days? Did I? You sure?
Yes. Yep. Uh-huh.
Good. I'm trying to get to all the new kids here. iPhone. Hey, Michael Grossman, how are you? Michael, where are you calling from, Michael? And how long you been
Delaware.
sober?
Delaware. Can you hear me?
Delaware. Yeah, how long have you been sober?
About a month.
About a
My
month.
second
Okay.
time around. I
So what's your
retired and I was doing fine until I retired. And then I wanted to go out and, have a blast before I passed. And I
how
fell off
old
the
are you
wagon.
now? How old are you now?
67.
All right. Well, so were you ever sober in AA before or not?
Yeah, for 40 years.
You had 40 years sobriety?
40.
40, what the fuck happened?
I retired.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I wanted to go out with a blast. And well, I blasted.
Did you
Not
think
in a good way.
did you think maybe you were going to drink yourself to death nicely and quietly or what?
No, I figured I was going to go out and have a good time before I passed. I didn't think I was going to drink myself to death. I had no, what scared me was dying single, being by myself. So I was going to go
Alone?
out and find somebody
Oh
before
yeah.
it was too late.
Did you find
Well,
anybody?
nope.
So what kind of work did you retire from?
Groundskeeper.
You were a groundskeeper, like at a golf course?
No, school district.
School district. That's a hell of a thing, huh? Did you buy the Corvette and the Harley Davidson and all that?
Why?
Huh?
Why would I want a Corvette?
I don't know. Or a Harley?
Oh, you mean because I had the what do
You
they call that?
retired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call that what do they call that? When you have midlife crisis?
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
I
call
had
it
a
being really stupid if you buy a Harley when you're 67, but I owned
yeah.
Harleys when I was in my 20s.
No, I had a midlife crisis, but it waited until I wasn't in my midlife. It waited till I was in my afterlife.
You're the first guy I've run across that had 40 years and started drinking. Did you end up in the hospital and everything or what?
No.
But did it
No.
get bad or what?
No. Well, I got a DWI. That's why I'm
Yeah.
here at the meetings.
Okay. Well,
But no, It's not like it was. It's not like when I
Okay.
drank a long time ago. You know, I was real. I had all the symptoms. I had all the, you know, all the effects of drinking and shit and stuff like that. And now it was just no. I was out, you know, partying and got caught.
Well, here's the deal. We'll put up our email address for you guys, and you can email us at stepworkshop1@gmail, and we will ask for meeting confirmation. It's right there in chat. There it is, stepworkshop1@gmail. That's good for school, class, work, probation, court, anything. We have a lot of people that come, and we'll send you a confirmation that you were here. If you think you want to come to this meeting, just show up every day for 5 days. We will put you to work. And okay, let's go talk with Stacy. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing? How are you enjoying today's meeting?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Stacy Alcoholic?
You're looking better. 8.5 months.
Thank you. Yep,
You're starting to look a little clearer.
I am much clearer. Very happy right now after my day today.
Did you get a job today or what?
No, I'm the one who texted you about that court
Oh,
situation.
that's right. You had to go to court, huh? Oh, you're not
Yep.
going to jail. There you go.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good day.
Yeah, we lose a lot of people to jail in this meeting. But you know, it's I don't think you can attend. We did have a jail. We had one day a captain came in one day, said, "Oh, we got 5 people for the AA meeting here in the county jail." I'm like, okay. It won't be
Cool.
like we haven't seen that before. From personal experience. All right, glad you're here. Debbie, how are you doing, girl?
I'm doing well. Debbie Alcoholic. How are you, Jan?
Well, let's talk about you. You know how I am. I am
what?
Spider-Man. Okay,
Look like
you
a
know
big,
what, you know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility.
yes. You look like you're about to rob us all.
Well, bring it. What do you have 71 days. You
Yep.
stop slipping, right?
Yep.
All right. Are you working?
No, I'm retired.
So you're retired. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's right. What were you? You were a captain in the fire department or EMT or a lieutenant or something? What were you?
Lieutenant paramedic. Yes.
Paramedic. But now here you are, you're sobered up.
Yeah.
And you've been through all 12 steps.
Yes.
And now you're just waiting to do some service work, right?
Yes.
All right. And you keep coming here.
Oh yeah.
You and Stacy, you keep coming. So here's the story, ladies. Both of you, just keep doing it. Don't go, okay, now what? Is that all there? Is this all there is? No, just keep showing up here.
You got
And
it.
things are going to develop. So good. Glad you're here.
Thanks.
Both of you, happy Halloween. It's just me and JT with costumes. Unless Cassie. Hey, Cassie, hi. Is it bath time at your house or what?
It is.
Oh, good. Hi. Are you, oh, do you have is that your Halloween costume? Oh my God. What? You're a
Well,
pumpkin?
my son was a pumpkin. This is his hat.
Oh, I see. You are a pumpkin.
Bath and entertainment. So I had my camera off.
Well, I'm waiting here. I live in a neighborhood. We usually get 30 to 40 kids. They're going to start showing up here pretty soon, right about when this meeting ends. And they come with their parents. And the parents sit out the end of my driveway with their drinks. And the kids, come in and everything. It's like, hello.
I used to be one of those parents.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay, there you go. And then
Yep.
turn on the lights here. We'll turn on I'm probably going to watch Young Frankenstein. And then the ones that are 12 or 13, they'll look in the window and look, oh, he's watching Young Frankenstein. So they will show up till about 9 o'clock. But
yeah, it's winding down here.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, because it's close to 7 and it's pretty dark out. So
how is it celebrating Halloween being sober?
Great. Oh my gosh, that's great. Everything is so much.
Yeah. You have
I
candy?
remember it the next morning. I do. Yep. Lots of sugar, lots of chocolate.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
glad
All
you're
right.
here.
Yeah, we can start talking. Bye.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. This is exciting. Is you having a fun time here? Preston's having a fun time. Who else did I miss? Well, let's talk to Matt. What? Oh, I'm sorry. You were going to say Rebecca, Robert.
Hey, Rebecca. Yep.
Where's Rebecca? Unmute her. I can't. What the fuck? She's got all the lights off. Rebecca, what is it?
Yes. Hi,
Is it
Rebecca.
scary at
Alcoholic.
your house or what?
Yeah, I'm hiding out for the kids.
Is that oh, really? You're not gonna
No,
give them any candy?
no, my dog will like freak them out.
Oh, you put the dog in the basement. You do what you did before. You give him a trazodone. I guess that's not legal, huh? How's the dog? He's fine.
Oh,
I don't drink anymore, but the dog started drinking.
yeah. It was a good day today. Just got home from work. Good day. A few new staff. Fell on top of it. Worked. Just good day. Just good
You're
day.
another person. You're 48 days sober, and you have your job, you have your position, and all of that. And how's that going?
That's going well. Really, I already feel a difference for sure. A little more clarity, knowing I need to work the steps. And that's why I love this meeting. It makes you accountable, working the steps. You know, when I used to go to meetings, I would be the show up late, leave early. I was scared. Oh my gosh, I have to find a sponsor and they're all lined up. I'm like, I can't do this. You know, I can't reach out like that.
Well, like I try to tell everybody, we sponsor you here.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
for those of you who just came, we'll sponsor you, show you the whole program, how it works, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
good deal.
Love this. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Glad you're here. She's hiding out from the kids. Matt, who else do I have here? Rebecca, Robert, and Sam. But let's talk to Matt. Okay, Matt. Do you have kids coming to your house?
No, we used to where we used to live about 10 years ago, and then we moved more in the country a little bit. So first year we put the light on and they had a big thing of candy and nobody showed up. So we don't even bother doing it this anymore.
Okay.
But my kids are actually over in another neighborhood, you know.
Oh, they're out trick-or-treating right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. How old are they?
13 and 12.
13 and 12. Wow. Yeah, they're going. Did they take like a pillowcase with them?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The little, you know, pumpkin doesn't work anymore. So.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
But,
exactly. All right. Well,
but
I'm
they get to
glad
share it,
you're
you know, when they get home. So.
So good. Preston, how are you enjoying today's meeting?
Preston Alcoholic. Yeah, it's good. It's cool. It's nice to have a holiday and, you know, not be drinking and still be able to go to a meeting. It's nice. It's cool.
Yeah, 153 days. Come to meetings and you end up not with like DUIs. You know, that's what happens to us. We get all that crap, you know, lined up, and then we're like, oh, Jesus. And look at all the people that it happens to. They're like a year takes, and you know, $25,000 later if you have it, or jail time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Stacy, did you have to pay a lot of cash?
No. Excuse me. I paid 5,000 for my lawyer.
Well, that's a lot
But
right
my
there.
my DUI wasn't really such a big deal. It's the fact that I got it when I was on probation for something else.
Yeah, there you go. Then
So
what
the
about you? What about you there, Preston? Did you have to pay big dollars?
Yeah, I've been in and out of jail and since I was 13 or 14. So overall, yeah, I did a lot of probation and community service. I had to go to jail for 2 months. So that's how I paid off those. I've had 3 DWIs, and so Florida doesn't mess around. If I get one here, it's 10 years minimum in prison. So it's like I've spent a lot of money on all that stuff, and just Yeah.
Well, now you're sober. Now you have a job. You're coming to a meeting. You look like you're pretty happy, pretty stable.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
doing
been a
good?
lot better. Yeah. I think I needed everything to happen up until this point. I just, you know, all the back and forth and
Yeah.
just doing it for other people and lying to myself. It's just, yeah, it's good.
Well, glad you're here. Glad you're doing well. And let's see, what you put down. Let me see here. Uh, Rebecca, Robert, Leslie. Where's Leslie? Did she leave? I talked to her earlier, huh?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Leslie, how are you? How are you liking
I'm
today?
good. I'm good. Getting ready for the convention. It really starts tomorrow evening, but I'm gonna go on Saturday morning and see how it goes. I might go back on Sunday. I'll see what happens.
And you and Matt and
Cassie.
Cassie.
you're all in a text group. How's your little text group going?
Okay, we haven't been in too much contact, but we have it going, so we'll be able to, set a meeting spot. That'll be good.
Yeah, like where are you? They'll be Cassie, where are you? Where you'll be like, Matt, are you here? I'm standing by the fountain. What fountain?
I'll stand by the
It seems,
check-in table.
Oh yeah, there you go.
it seems like there's only a couple meetings for every session, so we'll definitely run into each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have lunch together or something,
Yep.
when they have
Yeah, Matt said he's buying.
because
Yeah.
they well, no, everybody buys their own, but they break up, like at noon, they stop having the meetings. They have meetings in the morning on Saturday, and then they have meetings at in the afternoon, and then at night, Saturday night, there'll be a dinner and a speakers meeting. But yeah, going, yeah, that'll
I
be
mean, what,
great.
Jan, real quick, what's the normal attire? Like
Casual.
all the way to like dark jeans or something, or like business
No,
casual?
casual. Like me, if it was me, I'd wear a golf shirt and khakis. If it's cold, I'll have a crew neck sweater and a button-down blue shirt. Ha! Whatever you want. Robert's laughing at me. Robert, hey Robert, you were just at a convention, right? It's whatever you want to wear. It's AA. Yeah. You were just
I
at
was
the
just at
Alcohol.
I was just at the Alcathon, and we're actually there at the convention here going on this weekend, and I'm getting ready to do the gratitude banquet, and I'm with two people in New Orleans right now. And Drew, how long you got sober now?
49.
49 years. Renee, how long you got?
36.
36. I gotta hang around these old timers. They show me how to do it.
Yeah, try not to get in trouble.
Sorry. Oh yeah, we're leaving New Orleans. We already been around, done what we had to do, and leaving.
All right, okay. So you're at a convention right now, or you're at something, huh? Conference?
No. I came out here to help them rent a property he's got and fix a toilet that was running, and I didn't feel like chasing
In
it.
New Orleans? Are you in New Orleans right now? You're not in Florida, you're in New Orleans.
I'm in New Orleans.
We're going to slide down to get a burger.
Well, there you go. Your neighbors with Preston. Preston lives right down the street from you. You know that, don't you, Robert?
What, in Pensacola?
I'm in Fort Walton Beach, but I'm moving to Gulf Breeze in like 3 months. So that's about 30 minutes away from you.
Oh, I'll go out of my way to come see you, bro. And it's
Cool.
not that out. Harbor
All right,
Town.
this is AA right here. Everybody's getting ready to go to the weekend conferences and conventions. Don't worry about it, Matt. Just bring your own bad self. I don't dress to impress, personally. Yeah, whatever you want to wear.
All right, I just don't want to be the only person not wearing a tie.
Oh no.
Hey.
If somebody's wearing a tie there, they're probably 80 and a speaker, and they're from the 1940s, I think, right, Jeff?
Oh, Christ, I was gonna wear my tie. Now what?
You could wear whatever you you want. It's a AA, pretty casual, but that's what it's if it's going to be cold or whatever, I just that's it. That's what I wear. And did we talk to Lisa in Cleveland? How many days do you have, Lisa? Why do I keep losing you here?
You do. I
Anyway,
keep going into mute. I'm in Halloween mode a little bit with the kids. 82
what
days.
kids? You have kids coming to the door?
A few and far between, but yeah,
Oh, I thought you're not in the hospital today. Okay.
no, not today.
Okay. All right, good. How's your son?
Earlier.
Is your son out of the hospital or still in there?
He's in skilled nursing right now. So
What is that?
same sort of deal.
What is skilled nursing?
What's that?
What is skilled nursing?
It's a facility, 24-hour care.
Oh, I see. Mhm. How
Yeah,
old is
so
he? How old's your son?
he's 25.
25. Okay. I won't
So
ask you why he's there, but just is he going to be there for a while or is he going to come home?
it looks to be he's
Mm-hmm.
going to be there for a while, yeah. He has some special needs and then ended up having a seizure, and then one thing led to another, and is
I see.
now in need of some skilled nursing right now. But knock on wood, on the upswing. How about that? Let's hope.
That sounds good. And you have 82 days sober.
82 days sober.
You're doing
And if
good.
this doesn't put me over the edge, I don't know what will, but
Well,
these
just
meetings
keep.
are helping me through. So thank you.
Oh yeah. Just keep coming. That's what it's all about. It's what we do here.
Yep.
100%. Yep. Okay. Over to you, Matt, if you want to read the promises.
Yep. Matt, alcoholic. These are the promises on page 83 of the big book. We're painstaking about this phase of our development. We'll be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We'll lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We'll intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They'll always materialize if we work for them. Back to you, Jan, in the studio.
Okay. Here comes the serenity prayer. Goes like this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, wisdom to know the difference. And so we'll be back here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel every day. And this meeting is officially over. If anybody has any questions, you can unmute and ask, especially about this meeting or about AA. And yeah, I also saw, oh, Sam, I didn't talk to you, did I? So, hey, Sam, we'll do your 6th and 7th step tomorrow. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Yeah, I thought that would be the case because Jess isn't here today. Do you mind if I just add in a little
What?
bit? I was
Well,
gonna
we're
say, the meeting went really. I was just gonna add in that the meeting went really well. If I feel relieved being here rather than like planning like a party with friends or going out to drink. Staying out of trouble has helped a lot. My daughter is out right now with friends trick or treating, and it was good to have a peaceful night. And I mean, it's been 33 days now. I'm feeling a lot
Yeah, you don't have
healthier.
any place to go. Hang out
No,
with your
I don't want
daughter,
to go
turn on
anywhere.
a movie.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to watching a horror movie tonight.
Watching the what?
A horror movie. I haven't picked one
A
yet.
horror movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch really scary, crazy fucking movies anymore. I do watch I watch things like really stupid movies, like the original King Kong, from 1927.
Okay.
They
The
just
black and white King Kong.
they just finished the Empire State Building. That one's fun, or the original Frankenstein. That's scary. I used to live near what's his name that starred in that movie?
Marty Feldman.
No, the British guy, Boris Karloff.
Oh yeah.
He lived up the street from me. Scary guy, I'll tell you. Boris Karloff was the original Frankenstein, right? Right, JT? JT, you look a little like Marty Feldman, doesn't he?
Well, my
Yeah.
favorite's Bella Lugosi, of course.
Oh yeah, he's good too. I never did know him.
Have a
He's gonna
good
go into
conference,
the-
everyone. Love to hear about it when you get back. Enjoy.
All right. All right. Oh yeah. Send pictures. Okay, or not, whatever.
Well, Jan, I got your favorite avenue here. It's warming up for the Halloween night.
Let's hold your camera
Christmas tree,
steady.
Christmas tree lights are on just for you. See?
Okay. There's not much going on out there.
No, there isn't. It's amazing. Usually there is because it's windy, very windy. People are, we're so spoiled by here, that.
New Year's
but they'll
Eve,
be out.
that's gonna be crazy on New Year's Eve, huh? And New
Oh
Year's.
yeah, well, because yeah, oh it is. Oh, it's another. It's something else. But again, let anybody new on here know you can stay sober. I mean, I
Yeah.
live right here in Sober and Sobe.
I know
don't
he's
ask
in
me.
Miami, right in the
How
heart
can
of
you
it.
stay sober in South Beach? How can you? Well, you can. The program does it. Anybody new in here, believe me, it does it.
Are
You
you
don't miss it.
are you actually in South Beach?
Like, how about the corner of your favorite avenue and
Oh.
and the
Well, so
mall? How about that?
what's the name of that club that's there? Then they only
Oh,
have
the one that right there. Yeah, yeah. It's in fact we got one in the building, but I know the one you mean. Right down the it's called JD's or something like this. Right down
it's
Lincoln.
it's a
Yeah.
gay AA club,
Oh,
right?
there's several, but this is pretty heavy. Yeah, right, right.
And when I went there, I only could get to the 5:30 meeting because we were working. I was there for a month. And when I went into the meeting, they had like doilies and cookies, and it was obvious that everybody was gay in the place. And then there were a few women that hung out with the gay guys. And then it was weird because like some guy would be like, he'd raise his hand, he'd say, "Yeah, I'm Bob from Cleveland, and I'm not gay." And everybody would just stare at. I'm like, "Oh, this is not going to go well." It's like an AA meeting. But no, I mean, everybody was pretty nice, and I went there. I'll tell you one thing about that club: they had the best food and the best coffee, and
It's very
did
high
have,
end. Yeah, yeah.
but
They
they
do.
had fucking the worst.
Yeah.
You knew there were a bunch of interior decorators that went to this meeting because the place was like overly decorated. It was like, whoa. But it was the only AA meeting to get to. And everybody that went to that club worked in all the clubs in South Beach. And they were having a hard time. And I was in there filming. We were in the clubs every night, different clubs.
That was a great. That club went out because it was just too beautiful and high end. They run, and then it was vacant forever, and then it went some low life thing. Oh, terrible. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know what it is now, but you're right. It was
But
lovely.
I was there with a crew, TV crew, and I was the only one in AA. So there were two girls and one guy. They were all in their 20s, and I said, I don't give a shit what you do. I said, but after, if we have to do 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning shoot, like at the Nikki Beach Club or Robert De Niro's club, I said, I'm not going because the cocaine and alcohol is just flowing through those places.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll go back and I'll do my stand-ups in the morning. Nobody will know, whether I was actually there at night. But I'm like, I do not tempt fate in my recovery. The last place I want to be is some place where they, because the people that are the PR people, the publicity people, they're all sober. So you get there at
Oh, they
11
are?
o'clock,
Okay.
and there's like some lady, she's sober as a judge, smiling and happy.
Yes.
And I asked him, I said, "You guys drink when you work?" He said, "No, no, no." I said, "When we're on duty." He said, "But you can, and we can get you whatever you want." I'm like, "No." And they said, "We have literally whatever you might want here." And I'm like, "Literally, I don't drink. I go to AA."
Right.
Oh, okay. There was a lot of people that work here that go to AA.
Yes, right. Well, let anybody that's new on this, we're right here with us now. No, you can stay sober. When I go down and hit the sidewalk down there, it's everything you're talking about, Jay. It's all out on the street. Friendly this, friendly that, heavy. It's all going on. But you
You
can't.
know that
You stay sober. It's just no big deal. You don't want to be that.
the
You'll be
Miami
into it.
police, when we were there, the Miami Police Department assigned an officer. They knew we were there. They had a lieutenant. A lieutenant came up to me and he said, "Oh, Mr. Scott, how you doing? And you're with, the Travel Channel." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, we have some people assigned to you." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "We didn't actually request it." He said, "No, but you're going to need it because the last thing we want is your television show being robbed on the streets of Miami, in the middle of the holidays. And I'm like, and they just walked around with us, a uniformed
Wonderful.
officer, like behind. And it was like, anyways, that's my story on where you live. But I liked it there. I really enjoyed being there during the wintertime and
Yeah.
working. And I enjoyed going to AA there too.
Yeah, you went to the Sobey room over on Alton, but right there, that you wouldn't recognize it. It's a little one-story building. It's got 10-story buildings surrounding it. They've developed everything over there. Yeah.